I'm on a date tonight, so I'll have to just looking good. I'll just do it in front of her, shouldn't
Going! He's kept going! He scored! Oh, Stockport pressure. And the header into the back of the net! It's Palmer! Played in the game. Header, superb goal! Johnny did it. Lisa! Rose tries to get the ball in. Wilkinson! It's a 5-star performance from Stockport County.
All right, we got a small house, but we got a big bloody heart, I tell you.
Hello and welcome to episode 106 of SK3 TV, the show for the thinking county fan. As long as what that county fan is thinking is, well, this year, once again, I want someone to absolutely raw dog the shit out of Fixture release day and make a big feature out of it. Possibly the best feature in podcasting, where you're in luck. Yes, we're here for the next hour looking at, well, I'll be having the fixtures revealed to me, which is very exciting. Fixtures, cup draws, the lot. And then we will be talking a bit of World Cup. I'll be discussing the events of Monday night, which was very fun. And I got made to look like a dick. So that's always worth tuning in for. And joining us for this, it's Dave. Hello.
Hello, may I start proceedings by wishing you the most happiest of birthdays, Mr. Nick Lee. The big
You may.
boss.
Thank you, Mr. Dave Philbin.
But no,
I don't know if I can come to terms with the boss, but I'll take it.
I've been really excited between when I woke up this morning and 12 for the fixtures to come out to then being able to tell you what the fixtures are. So it's been a double whammy of excitement today.
I'm really buzzing. 'Cause obviously, for those, I'm sure most people listened last year when Hannah did this, and I got to reveal the fixture. It was the most fun ever, getting to be the one to reveal it. So, and then once, as we discussed earlier, once again next year, I will be the one to reveal it again because it's your turn to. It's not good. It's not good on your birthday, Dave, to be ignoring WhatsApp messages all day, and that's what I've done.
Yeah.
I've not been on Twitter, I've not been on Facebook, Instagram, anything. It's horrible. I've not even been on Facebook to see my yearly birthday messages from Steve Bellis and John Kieran.
Oh yeah.
Steve Bellis, who has been the first person to get on my Facebook and wish me happy birthday for about 13 years in a row now.
I wish I'd have known that because I would have made an effort to beat him to it.
Well, everyone knows for next year now. We can make a big event out of it, like a big flash mob thing.
Yeah.
So, where should we start? Well, before we get going, we are, of course, probably sponsored by Blackbird Kitchen on the Friars at Lennox Chippy Drozen. And get the links in the episode description. Sorted. Done. Don't forget to like and subscribe the show on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, everywhere, all that stuff. Right, I'm excited. Let's get on this. I'll get onto it a bit more later on. But Ben Hinchliffe's testimonial gin is now available at stockport-gin.com.
Oh, nice.
Cheeky bottle number 16 there. I've managed to procure myself and signed. That's for me, that though, and my mum.
Did you mean head of goalkeeping, Ben Hinchliff?
So that's head of goalkeeping, Ben Hinchliff. We'll have more on that later because I got gaslit by him. He's a gaslighter, and if there was a county version of Traitors, he would be bloody good on it. We'll get onto that more later. But first, we will get on to some fixtures after this. So, I think first things first, we'll start with the lower stakes stuff. So obviously it's Shrewsbury and Tranmere in the very much enjoying the mass. Well, who gives a shit about the Virtue Trophy from people who not only spent a lot of money getting to the Virtue Final, but also had money spent on them by other people to get to the Virtue Final. Fucking weird behaviour. I don't know if it's the heat or... Well, no, because those people are like that all year round anyway. So go on, be still my beating heart. Tell me which under-21 team will be added to that.
Let's just say we might be seeing Roman Dixon again quicker than we thought.
Oh, good. Everton again, is it? Excellent. Oh, good. A return for Phil Jevons if he's still involved there.
Yeah.
I don't know. Or is it the youth team?
Yeah.
I don't know what he does. Oh, good. Good. Right.
So
Do we know whether Shrewsbury or Tranmere is the home one yet?
no, that's not. I don't know.
Ooh, Jeopardy.
Yeah. I
Right.
quite like Shrewsbury away, so I wouldn't mind that.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind that.
It was also today, Nick, the Carabao Cup first round draw, which will kick the season off on Saturday or the weekend off, Saturday, 8th of August. Now,
Well, I'll say first and foremost, I've got horrible visions of Mansfield away in that and then Mansfield away in the league. Just get them out of the way. Have Mansfield at home straight after that as well. Just get that boxed off.
well, we'll come back to Mansfield at home, actually.
Oh, fucking hell.
But we've got a home draw in the Carabao Cup.
Yes! Derby.
against Doncaster Rovers. A nice winnable
That'll a nice. I was gonna say a nice winnable tie until Dave Challinger's team selection comes up, but it's a new era. We've got a new terrible team selection for the first round of the cup this year. It's going to be brilliant. Oh, I'm happy with that.
The weekend after that, we are away.
Right, it's going to be something minging, I guarantee. Because I've been shaping up to do the first day if it's in a way. So it's going to be something just very prohibitive, isn't it? Go on.
Plymouth.
Of course it is. Brilliant. Brilliant. Of course it is. Oh, fantastic. You can't even write this shit.
No, but it is in the summer holidays, so it might be a weekend away jobby, that one, or a week away.
It's a shame I've got a week off in August, but it's the bank holiday weekend because I'm seeing Pulp that weekend at Withenshaw Park.
Oh, very nice.
What am I looking at on bank holiday? Oh no, what's the first home first then? First home league game.
Who would you love to have away in the first weekend of the season? Who would you pick? The best away day in the summer?
Blackpool.
Yeah, we've got them at home on the 22nd of August.
Do you think they'll have the same? They'll be like, yes, Stockport in August, get in.
They do like Stockport away though. You often see it.
Everyone should like Stockport away. It's fucking brilliant. And
Yeah.
that's not just bias, but if we went to, and I've done this a million times, it's the most boring thing. This is the conversation I have with my missus when I've had a few. This is what I start going on about, and I get very overly emotional about it. But basically, if we went to any other away ground and we had the stuff on the doorstep that we've got, you'd be raving about it, absolutely raving about it. So you're welcome, everyone. So Blackpool at home midweek.
No, that's Saturday.
That's a Saturday.
The first midweek game. So we've got Wickham after that at home. And then on Tuesday, the 1st of September, we go to Luton.
Minging!
And then on the Saturday, we go to Wigan.
A nice little Wigan August away trip. Oh, that's good.
Well, that's 5th of September, but pretty much August, isn't it? So your August is made up of the Carabao Cup, Plymouth away, Blackpool home, Carabao Cup round 2, which of course we don't know who that is, Wickham on the 29th of August at home, and that seals up our August. We then go to Luton and Wigan away, followed by, on Saturday 12th of September, Leicester at home. The Foxes.
Oh, that's early. So I've been thinking about this in terms of, so Sheffield Wednesday is obviously a headline one. I think.
Let me stop you there then.
Go on.
Because on Saturday the 19th of September, we go to Hillsborough.
Oh, that's too early. No, I was thinking about this, and then Ben Walker actually said the same thing on Yellowboard as well, that it's better to have Sheffield Wednesday, maybe like October, November time, when we've got into a bit of a run of form, everyone's settled in, and then the second game against them, you want it with like 3 or 4 to go, when there's like something riding on it. But
Yeah.
September in Sheffield, yeah, that's all right. I can get the week off for that.
Then we have, now it's the 26th and October the 3rd next, which are both potential international weekends. On Saturday the 26th, we host Peterborough. And then October the 3rd, we go to Oxford. So we've got the 3 relegated sides within 4 matches of each other. 2 at home and 1 away. No, 2 away and 1 at home.
that Peterborough game feels like peak international break. That does. I think we've had Peterborough in the international break before, haven't we?
When we played him on the Thursday, actually, away, there was talk about whether it was going to be off or not. I wish it was, based on the performance.
Yeah, it would have been for the best. That would have been for the best.
Then we've got a double header home on Saturdays. October the 10th, we have Barnsley. And the 17th, we have Andy Woodman's Bromley, which is quite exciting.
Right, can I deny that Andy Woodman's Bromley is going to be a thing? Christ.
Double title winner.
Oh, Sheffield Wednesday in September. So by then it could be Dave Challinger's Sheffield Wednesday.
It could be, actually. Simon Wilson and Dave Challinger's Sheffield Wednesday.
What if we win there and that's the catalyst for them to get rid of Pedersen?
Yeah.
You are welcome, Dave.
And then we've got a great week of away games. Tuesday, the 20th of October, Doncaster, which I love. I don't think we've ever played them in the league on a Saturday there. Oh, we have actually.
Not since League Two, on it.
Yeah.
Won there.
And then Notts County away on October the 24th.
Good.
So that's good. And then on Halloween, Wimbledon, Miles Hippo Light. I tried to make that Halloween, but I couldn't. It's coming back.
Something to do with the Wombles. Is the Wombles adequate Halloween costume?
Yeah.
It is now. It is this year.
Bloody well.
There's going to be
Is.
thousands of them. Well, hundreds probably.
Yeah.
Is that a Saturday Halloween?
There is a Saturday Halloween.
Oh, maybe I'll get involved.
Which means, of course, the week after is a gap in the diary for the first
FA
round
Cup.
of the Emirates FA Cup, followed by another international weekend where we will host Reading on the 14th of November, which I'm quite sure that fixture did get postponed last year.
It did get moved for international last year, I believe, yeah.
And then we're getting into the colder months now, aren't we? 21st of November, a nice cold trip to Cambridge
Minging.
before welcoming Leyton Orient on Saturday, November the 28th.
Oh, I forgot Orient a thing.
Tuesday, the 1st of December, Mansfield Town away.
Oh, of course. Oh, that's rancid. Well, that's when questions start being asked after we lose there.
Yeah. Then it's FA Cup round 2 on the 5th of December. 12th of December, Stevenage away.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
19th of December, the Edgeley Park Christmas Cracker against MK Dons,
Oh.
which means we're away because that's the Edgeley Park Christmas Cracker means we're away, Nick, on Boxing Day.
On Boxing Day.
And it actually could be really good, this. Bradford.
Bolton. No, oh, yeah. Bradford. Yeah, I meant Bradford, not Bolton. Bolton went up famously. Bradford on Boxing Day.
Yeah.
Oh.
The game in between Christmas and New Year at home, Tuesday the 29th of December, Huddersfield
Mansfield.
Town.
Oh, that's better.
Yeah. Before we welcome Burton Albion on New Year's Day to Edgeley Park.
Oh, that just stinks of hangovers. That.
Yeah. Stinks of hangovers and Burton Albion.
Yeah, absolutely rancid. At least it's at home, though. I'd rather be at home New Year's Day than away.
So I think that covers the first half of the season with everybody played. Saturday the 9th of January would be FA Cup third round day if we're there.
Oh,
If
well,
not-
that's what we'll be doing then.
Well, I hope so, because if not, we'll be going to MK Dons.
Yeah, sod that.
I won't be. I can tell you that now.
No, I shan't be. Shall we just tell MK Dons they can have 3 points for that game if they want?
I don't think they will get 3 because I think they're going down.
All right, well, we'll let Mansfield have their 3.
Yeah.
Well, they're 6, sorry.
Yeah, they're 6. Again, we'll come back to Mansfield. Saturday the 16th of January, Bromley away. Before Tuesday, the 19th of Jan, Doncaster come to us. And then Notts County come to us on the 23rd of Jan. It's almost like they just copy and pasted the first half of the season. 30th of January, Wimbledon away. Then our February, this is where the season's going to start taking shape. This is where we're going to know if we're going for the playoffs, if we're going for automatics, if we're trying to stay up. We just don't know where we're going to be, will we? But we start February with a trip to Wickham on the 6th. Luton at home on Tuesday the 9th. Are we playing Tuesday games? home and away. It seems that way so far. Saturday the 13th of February, your Valentine's game. What more would you want from Valentine's than maybe having a pie, watching Wigan Athletic at Edgeley Park?
Brilliant.
The big one, Saturday the 20th of Feb.
Nothing says
Leicester away.
romance like Wigan. Yes, there we go. That's a weekend away one for me.
Yeah. And then Reading away on the 27th of Feb. And now we're into March. The 6th of March, Plymouth at home. 13th of March, Saturday, Blackpool away. So there could be a nice bit of weather.
Weather could be picking up there.
Yeah. 20th of March, Saturday, Cambridge at home. But that will be postponed because Sunday, the 21st of March, is the Carabao Cup final. So we'll obviously be there.
Of course, we'll be otherwise engaged.
Yeah. Burton away on Friday, the 26th of March, which I assume is Good Friday. Yes, it is.
It'll be a bloody great Friday.
Yeah.
And we storm top of the bloody league.
To then fall off the top of the league on a Monday, on Easter Monday, with Bradford coming to town.
Oh, that's good. Bradford. Oh, that's a big one. I like that.
And then the 3rd of April, my birthday's on the 4th of April, but the 3rd of April is Huddersfield away.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah, and then on the 10th of April, Stevenage at home.
Don't care.
Tuesday, the 13th of April, I've missed this before, Peterborough away. Not a fan of that on a Tuesday night.
I forgot we've got to play them twice. Ugh.
And then, after that game, got to shape up quickly to welcome Sheffield Wednesday. Welcome Dave Challoner's Sheffield Wednesday to Edgeley Park.
How many games are left when that happens?
1, 2, 3, 4 games left of us. It's possible, just a bit, that Challoner could gain promotion to the Championship at Edgeley Park with Sheffield Wednesday.
Brilliant.
stranger
Oh,
things have
God.
happened.
That is dream timing for Sheffield Wednesday at home. That is spot on.
24th of April, Saturday, Barnsley away.
Oh, late on again?
Yeah. Tuesday, the 27th of April, Oxford at home. Saturday, the 1st of May, Leyton Orient away. Mansfield at home is the last day of the season.
So let's not go into the end of into the last day needing a result. I think is the key point from there.
Yeah. I think that's an awful. You couldn't have asked for a worse last day. I'd rather have had them away than at home, to be honest.
Yeah. At least then you can just make some other plans and just write it off. But having it at home, you have to be there to watch us beat us again.
Watch them beat us and then stay for a lap of honour.
Yeah, after they stay up on the last day and we miss out on promotion. Brilliant. Oh, yeah. I'm already talking myself out of a successful season just off the back of that.
I mean, other than Mansfield at home on the last day of the season, which is awful, I do really like some of the games there. I think the Boxing Day Bradford away is great.
At the same time, though, from a transport point of view, from a public transport point of view, it's going to be a bit of a sod.
Yeah, only an hour on the coach, so isn't it?
Yeah. The zoo on
I might even drive. But hey, to be honest, let's see how we're getting on first. Been to Bradford 3 times now, maybe 4. I don't think we've won, have we?
No, we have. Oh yeah, we've won. We won the first one.
A penalty.
Yeah, the Paddy penalty. Yeah, that was the only one we've won since we've been back. It's upsetting.
But yeah, no, it's good. One thing that I did want to bring up, going back to the Carabao Cup draw, there's quite a few people on social media saying how boring the draw is. So I have made a point of asking, well, who did you want? Because surely in round 1 you want a winnable home game, not Derby County away where you're going to get beat.
As the award-winning Scarf Bagara will say, who do you want, Brazil away?
Yeah.
There's only so much whinging you can do with it. In fact, I don't think you can whinge about a cup draw because it's random. Because it's a lottery, unlike penalties, which I'm seeing a lot of in the run-up to the knockout rounds of the World Cup. Very upsetting. Yeah, I don't think you can have a whinge about that.
No, I think it's good. It really makes me excited for the season to start now because you can start planning your next 12 months, can't you? Well, 11 months. You just know where you're going to be, what you're going to be doing. Until Stockport Dynamo's fixtures come out, because there's been a kick-off time change for us. It's either going to be 9:30, 10:30, 11:30 or 12:30.
Oh, shit.
with the change of central venue. And I won't share the central venue's name for.
No, you'll have that bloody Puff Puff showing up. Gimp.
For
Oh,
safeguarding
God, he's
purposes,
grotesque.
aka that. But yeah, one of them's like 45 minutes away. So if we get 12:30 kickoff there, it'll be if it's an away game, it's a no go, and home game it'll just be a big rush.
Oh, that's me. Oh, you want the 9:30, don't you?
100% want half time.
Oh, fingers
Maybe we'll do a
crossed, mate,
podcast to announce that the Dynamo's fixtures kick-off times as well.
Yeah. You can raw dog them, and I'll reveal them to you. Yeah. So I need to stop saying raw dogging. Considering when me and Hannah did this last year, I couldn't remember the phrase raw dogging. All I had was, it's something that the kids say when they go a day without the phones. And she's like, oh, raw dogging. I was like, that was it.
But no, it's
That's good. That there's some. I'm very happy with Leicester away in February. That's good.
Yeah.
That'll
The
do.
Fox
mate.
is in February.
The Fox is in February. Yeah, Leicester at home. When is it September-ish? Leicester at home. Probably around the same time it was when we played them in the cup.
Leicester at home, September the 12th. Yeah. Yeah. Was it the second round of the Carabao Cup we played them?
It was, yeah.
Well, that says Wednesday, the 26th of August, but we've started a week earlier, haven't we? So you would imagine it would be a similar time than when we played them.
It genuinely feels like Sheffield Wednesday and Leicester in the same league as us. I'll take that. That's enough novelty for me. That's if it had been like, I don't know, Oxford and a couple of other like League One fodder Championship teams that had come down. I'd be like, oh God, here we go. But yeah, that's new enough and interesting enough for me that I can be like, yeah, I can get on board with that.
Yeah, 100%.
It gives me enough excitement. And add to that a new manager, new backroom staff, new everything. That's it's shaping up nicely. Talking of new backroom staff, Dave.
Nicely
we'll talk. I went to a little event on Monday night, which we'll chat about after this. So on Monday night at Basque, it was the launch of Ben Hinchlife's testimonial gin with the guys at Stockport Gin. So he was interviewed by Steve Bellis. Now, so a lot of people picked up very early on the fact that everything was being said in present tense rather than past tense. I must take a second. People at these events who think it's all about them, so they'll just be shouting out all the way through it, don't understand the thought process. When even Bellis is having to like kind of respond to it, it's like, oh come on guys, come on.
Do we have any names for who might have been doing this? No,
I can get the names. I'll get them. We'll pay him a visit. Sort them out. Say, learn how to behave properly. The Q&A section came round. One of the questions was, will you be playing for us in Pinatar? To which Ben had to say, I don't know if you've noticed, but I'm unemployed. No, I won't be.
Yeah.
So the point at which I became convinced he was staying in some way was when he was asked if any ex-players would be coming back to play in his testimonial. And he said, well, no, because it's an insurance issue. If they get injured in that game, then the insurance for their club doesn't cover them.
Right.
And this was at the same time that he said he'd be playing the full game for us. So, I know maybe it's a bit different with it being a goalkeeper, but he's probably less likely to get injured in a friendly. But at the same time, if that applies to other players, then he's not going to be at another club. And he also said he was just looking forward to enjoying the next few months and seeing what happens. He wanted to get his testimonial stuff out of the way and then see what happens. So I was already like, well, no, surely you're going to sign for someone in pre-season. And then he also confirmed that we'd know by the end of the week what his next plans were. So I remained convinced. We were all outside chatting. Said to a friend of the show,
I would like to publicly confirm that Nick texted me after the event saying, I think Ben's staying. In fact,
Yeah.
I'm convinced Ben's staying. So he's not just saying it because it's happened.
Thank you. I appreciate that. You've got receipts. That's
have.
good. That's fine.
We always have
So even
receipts.
say
Always.
I even said to friend of the show Sam Byrne outside. I was like, Ben's staying, isn't he? And he said, I've not heard anything, but it seems like it. I get that vibe. So then I marched up to get my bottle of gin that I'd pre-ordered and collected on the night. Fantastic service from Stockport Gin as ever. I went up to get my bottle of gin signed, and as he was signing it, I said, "You're staying, aren't you?" And he looked at me as if I was mental. Genuinely looked at me as though I had something wrong with me. He's like, "No." And then now I look back at it, I was like, he'd been rumbled there. So then I had to message all the people I'd messaged saying, "Oh, I think Ben's staying." I had to text them again and say, "Oh no, he's not." Whereas I should have just stuck with it, and then when it did get announced, I could be like, "See." Yeah. But I went back on it, and it's one of the biggest regrets of my life, to be honest.
Do you think this was always his plan? Because obviously his interview, he said I can play for another 4 or 5 years. He did say I'm gonna have a few weeks off and then go and find a club. Or have we just given him an offer that he just simply can't refuse?
Well, I mean, I think it's all right to say this now. He did get offers from Doncaster and Wigan, to name but two. Okay. So they were the big ones in our league anyway. Doncaster apparently was a bit too much travelling for him in comparison. If he was convinced he was gonna play for a few more years, it must have been a very good offer. No, I notice it's rather than goalkeeping coach, it's actual head of goalkeeping, which will suggest maybe it's a thing across the academy and everything.
Yeah, I think so. Because someone said in the Last Man Standing group yesterday, he's not got any coaching experience. I thought I'll let that one go, but we don't. Well, it doesn't say he's going to be a coach, and the rumor is it Josh Lillis from Rochdale will soon be following in the footsteps.
Yeah, you'd imagine so. Well, and that does seem as though there's potential for that to happen now, given that the role is head of goalkeeping rather than goalkeeping coach or whatever. I didn't think to ask during the Q&A section about coaching badges because I was not thinking this was a possibility because he was so adamant he wanted to carry on playing. I did, however, get the first question of the night in, which was people getting your name wrong after 10 years, discuss. To which he replied that his wife was contemplating changing her name to Hinchcliffe just because it's easier. which is a sad state of affairs. But then, this is as close as I'll ever get to storming out of anywhere. So after this had been discussed and laughed about on stage, and the show finished, there was a chorus of Hinchcliffe in the middle of our goal. It was in double figures. And Steve Bellis looked at me. I looked at Steve Bellis. I had to look away because I was just very saddened. And then I was partly the heat, but I was raging. I was just like, 10 years! 10 years! No one cared.
No. That's just a disgrace, isn't it? Yeah. What disrespect?
What else? Absolute disrespect towards me. Also, something that also came up, Steve Bellis said this is the most excited he's seen Mark start. Which I think we're here every summer pretty much. But
yeah, that's true actually.
I feel like I believe it more this summer.
It is an exciting time.
It is. I'm loving
also
it.
New.
I'm gonna get very excited until we release a shit home kit, and then I'm gonna write our season off. That's fair, innit? That's fair. What else has happened aside from the Ben Hinchcliffe appointment?
There's a rumour of is he called? I can't remember his name. A defender from Barnsley, maybe joining us as centre back with Sam Byrne.
Yeah, Owen O'Connell, formerly of Wrexham. Yeah. So you'd imagine that's nailed on.
Indication if Sam's retweeting it.
Yeah.
It's normally a done thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
So that could be exciting. Is that a replacement for any of our existing defenders, or is he replacing Connolly? We don't know.
Yeah, because it seems as though he's decent on both feet, so could possibly play all the way across a back three. Although we'd prefer a left footer on the left if it's not going to be Pie.
Yeah.
Which again
Yeah,
is
that's
another
it.
one that's sort of rumbling on a bit. The Pie thing doesn't look like he's going to sign, does it? Mind
No,
you, after I dialed back on my Ben Hinchliffe staying thing, what do I know? It could get announced any minute now. I wouldn't know because I had to turn notifications off on County's Twitter.
I would think that if you're going to sign a new deal, it would be earlier in a window than later. And I know we're not later in one yet; it's not even really open. But you would think you would get your contract signed before, if you weren't truly exploring your options. He's not going to be short of offers, is he? And we're not going to be short of bids for him.
Yeah,
So
you expect so.
yeah,
Yeah, I just hope any. I'd really like any outgoings to just happen. I don't want things rumbling on. Another one last headline that people have picked up on. So Ben was asked to name his best 11 that he's played with, to which I pointed out, because I'm a pedantic piece of shit who doesn't deserve to have nice things. I pointed out, well, it wouldn't be an 11 then, because he'll be in it. If you're asking a goalkeeper the best 11 they've played with, then it's the best 10 they've played with.
yeah, that's very true.
And he agreed, and Steve Bellis agreed, and more importantly, the question was edited, and he had Luis Fiorini in that 11. Sam Byrne did the right thing when he tweeted about it and sort of cleared up what the thought process was there. Just didn't stop people in the replies, obviously.
See, I've got a problem with this. Look, I've been very pro Fiorini the last few months because he's been really good. However, Ben Hinchliffe has won 3 league titles with us. And when he's not won league titles, he's been in playoff campaigns for the most part. Luis Fiorini does not get into any of Ben Hinchliffe's best 11s because he's not been a part of enough of them. So I think it's a disgrace that he was in there.
It's
Because
mad, isn't it?
Will Collar, Ryan Croasdale, Sam Walker. You could have so many players that are deserving to be in there who aren't because Fiorini's good in training.
I think Ben, to be fair to Ben, I think he was thinking on like natural ability. Because that's why he had Dacres Cogley above the likes of South.
Well, then you'd have Nick Powell, wouldn't you?
Well, clearly not.
Yeah.
There's a lot.
Ben, this is Ben's 11. Who am I to judge it? But that's what I've just thought. It's surely got to be the performances on the pitch than anything else.
Yeah, you'd have thought so. But yeah, he's just another name who it's a very big season for, Luis Fiorini.
Yeah, he's one that I think I'm most excited about seeing. Someone else has said they're excited for the Luis Fiorini redemption arc, and I, for one, am also.
Yeah, it could be a career-defining season for a number of players, and I'm all for it. Should be good. Anything else before we get on to global matters?
No, it's always been a bit quite odd because I would talk about memberships.
Oh, how have we managed to make a mess of it? All you have to do is to make memberships part of a... You buy a season ticket, you're automatically a member. And that's been said for 12 months now. Yeah. That's all they needed to do. It's not even a problem them having a membership thing. As a non-season ticket holder, it's something I took advantage of last year. But if you're a season ticket holder, you should automatically be given a membership. It's not hard.
Or just give us digital programs every week. Yeah. That'll do.
But it does seem as though I think the club did say it might have been a meeting with the co-op where they said the membership didn't really work out how they wanted it to. There was a lot of changes they wanted to make before they looked at what they'd do this season. It doesn't seem as though... No, it's a shame that. And when you buy a season ticket, you can get a discounted membership, but you can't gift it to anyone.
Yeah.
It's such a shame. It's a real shame. There's something like that.
It's just one thing that it's just so easy to get right, isn't it? My renewals are costing north of 600 quid for me and my 2 kids. Just chuck in some of the membership perks. Simple. Otherwise, someone will go and pay 50 quid and get more than what we get. It's balmy. It's wrong.
Last year I got a little travel mug and a little cool pin badge. That's what came last year. So I don't know what it'll be. So I might wait and see what it'll be for this year before because if it's the same again.
So the members have to renew every year as well and pay again every year.
Yeah, which has come as news to a lot of people.
Yeah, thought it would. As in,
But
thought it would be
I
a
think,
surprise. I didn't know that.
to be fair, I think it was advertised as X amount per year. I think. I'm pretty sure it was. But yeah, you have to renew it manually. So it's exciting.
Money grabbers.
Yeah, it's such a shame that. In terms of other stuff, you'd expect. So another thing we're very slow on the uptake with is kits.
Extremely.
That's annoying, and I'm not. People seem to justify it. This isn't just an isolated incident. A number of people over the last couple of years have justified it by saying, "Well, look at where we are in the pyramid. We'll be down the pecking order." That's not the case, and there's clubs in the National League who have Puma who have revealed their kits.
Yeah.
So it's definitely not that. I don't understand why. Yeah, you want it for your holidays and that. People want to be going around in a new shirt now in this weather.
Yeah. No, you're quite right. You love going on holiday with a new county shirt. We've got Pinatar. Well, I'm not going, but Pinatar's coming up, I think, mid-July. And you can't really see the shirts being brought out because they release what they look like and then put them on sale about a week after, don't they, normally? So,
Yeah, because don't they normally... Isn't the first glimpse usually at Pinatar? It has been the last couple of years, I think.
So the players wearing them, but not the
Yeah.
fans that having them, because then they released some training shirts last year, didn't they, that the fans could all buy?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Well, so we'll get on to some rumours in terms of the kits. So stuff that's done the rounds on good authority, I would say. There's going to be a new line of the whole match day. I can't remember what you call it.
Training wear?
Yeah, the training wear, the match day, the pre-match gear.
Yeah.
So there's that. The consensus seems to be big one here. We'll click this up because this will go viral. Big news is the home kit is blue.
Flipping heck. I'm glad
I don't know if anyone wants to just save that to throw back at me when it's not. Imagine it's not now. Imagine it is predominantly white, but it's from what people are saying. It seems as though the second shirt is white and related to an Italian team from the 90s.
Yeah.
Which would fit because Puma do have some new templates for this season based on that team's kit. Same with the Manchester City's new goalkeeper kit also fits into that. That's similar to a Parma goalkeeper kit from the 90s, also Puma. So you'd imagine that's going to be our goalkeeper kit.
Yeah.
We've also got the Ben Hinchliffe testimonial shirt to come, designed by him. Right, he let it slip at the event on Monday. This I don't think he meant to. So I'm going to respect him, even though he fucked me over. I'm going to respect Ben Hinchliffe by not telling you, but this testimonial shirt is going to fly out based on what he said. He's been down to Puma and everything. Ben Hinchliffe has
he?
Yeah.
I hope they produce enough and put enough on sale for everyone to get one.
All the way up to I think it was double XL. He said, "Yeah, going to be adult sizes, the lot." I think they're going big on it as
Controversial
well
comment
they should.
here. If you need a double XL, you shouldn't be wearing a football shirt. Sorry, I said it.
But it's a goalkeeper shirt.
No,
so do you think
this isn't just strictly about this goalkeeper shirt? This is football shirts across the spectrum.
I tend to agree. I tend to agree. Maybe, yeah. Goalkeeper, you can get away because you've had some big lads in goal, haven't you?
Yeah.
Neville Southall, Fatty
Corey
Folks.
No, he's more tall, by the way. I'm not calling Corey Dye fat. He's just tall.
He's anything but.
Yeah.
He's the exact opposite, yeah. Yeah, he's a lamppost of a man. Yeah. Anything else?
Not county related. I think it's been quite a quiet week, really, hasn't it? Well, quite a couple of weeks into the last time.
It feels like the calm before the storm, doesn't it?
Because we were spoiled last time we were on, weren't we? Because we had the new manager. Then we had two new signings, one on the date, and then one the minute we went live. We had other bits and bobs.
Yeah, but now, yeah, it's calmed down now. But But by the time we're next live, we'll probably have kits. We could, by the time we're next live, we could be out of the World Cup, or we could still be in it, which brings us on nicely, I think, to the World Cup. How much have you been enjoying it so far? Because there's always, pretty much ever since Russia in 2018, there's been this whole with the whole. I'm going to use this word because I love it. The whole geopolitical side of it. That sort of gives people a reason to boycott and that sort of thing. I really enjoyed Qatar, the Winter World Cup. That bloody loved that. Absolutely fantastic. And I must admit, despite some of the kickoff times, I've been enjoying this year's as well. Thoughts?
I've been enjoying it. The games that I've watched, I've enjoyed. I've only watched 2 games past midnight, which was Brazil v Morocco, which was on a Saturday at 11, I think it was. And I watched Scotland last night. Yeah, but the games that I've watched, really enjoyed. The one thing that I don't like about it is head-to-head before goal difference. I think it's taken a lot of the sting out of the last games. Because last night, Haiti, they obviously went up twice and they were drawing, but it meant nothing because they knew they were out. Whereas if they were winning and then that news flagged into wherever Scotland are playing, that puts nerves on them even more. They could concede less goals. Haiti could kick on and score more goals, and then they could go through. But
it's mad with Scotland because they've essentially got. I think it's been worked out. They've got about a 49% chance of getting through as one of the best third place teams. But if they'd either conceded one less against Brazil or scored one more against Haiti, that would be like an 89% chance. Yeah. It's mad.
It is weird now, isn't it? Because for the first time ever, teams playing tonight, tomorrow, and Saturday's the last one. These third places know how many goals that they need to score to get in there.
Yes,
so that's an unfair advantage. It is.
And whereas Scotland just needs, basically, they just have to carry on training.
Yeah. See Steve Clarke's antics after games when they've lost.
Steve Clarke is a dick.
He is.
And I think most Scotland fans agree as well, which is wild. So I've not managed to watch a Scotland game because I've been at work for all 3 of them. So I've listened on 5 Live. So after the 2 defeats, after the Morocco game, he was interviewed and his first answer was, I don't know why we do these interviews straight after the game. Well, it's a contractual obligation, so deal with it, Steve. And then he did the same. Like, it just really short with the interview. It just comes across as horrible. And then I saw that from yesterday as well. It's like, yeah.
Yeah, it's just no need. People are trying to do the job, asking questions. The fans want to hear it. One of my favourite, well, not one of my favourite things, but once the game's finished, I used to love listening to Southgate. I didn't think I'd like to listen to Tuchel because I was so far up Southgate's arse. But I love listening to Tuchel. We were talking the other day, weren't we? I'm really warming to him. He just seems like a really happy, great guy.
Yeah, and he seems to, considering he didn't spend that long over here as a manager, he seems to have very much got the press's number in terms of how they like to behave and what tricks they like to play. He's very much all over it. But in terms of members of the England management team speaking, what I thought was really weird was at half-time of the Croatia game, Tuchel's assistant getting interviewed on telly, Anthony Barry, no relation to the lad from Villa, either lad from Villa, because there have been 2, and he was really scathing after the half-time of the Croatia game, really, really scathing. There was like a breath of fresh air. It was really good. And then, of course, for this week's game, he had clearly been told by the FA, look, mate, can you not be so honest, please? And then he decided to say at half-time of the 0-0 that we just need to be patient. No, we're being patient, and this has been awful. Like, yeah.
What do you think about?
It's not nice of the FA to do that.
Was it Tuesday night, Wednesday night? What do you think about it? Because look, it wasn't great to watch, was it? But we've seen it so many times at a lower level at county. We've seen Cape Verde do it to Spain. We've seen it at the World Cup loads of times. These smaller nations sitting back with 11 men behind the ball. It's hard to play against them. And it was with Southgate. And we stuck up for Southgate back then.
It was with every manager. Every England manager has struggled. I think most international managers do tend to struggle. Like you said with Spain and stuff. Look at Italy and their run to try and get to this tournament.
Yeah.
Like they just couldn't handle that sort of thing. And I think in terms of this week's game, I don't think we were helped by some of the selections because I don't know how Gordon and Madueke are starting, and having two left footers on the left was just. Have you seen Reece James is injured, by the way?
Oh, of course he is.
You know the most injured player in world football, and everyone's
Is he allowed to be replaced or not now?
No.
Brilliant.
But it does mean Jed Spence will probably. Well, no, because he got a bit of a bollocking, Spence, didn't he? A few times during the game and in training, like in the days before. So you do wonder whether he'll just get dropped altogether. But yeah, there's a chance we might get back to O'Reilly at left back, who did nothing to deserve. I know you can frame it as rotation and obviously the heat and stuff like that. But at the same time, when it's your second game and you know like a win puts you through, surely just go for your first. But that's to take nothing away from Ghana.
No, definitely they did what they had to do.
Like one of the best defensive performances I've seen, and they could have won it. To be fair, they probably should have had a penalty.
No, probably about it. They should have had a penalty.
I don't understand
How that wasn't
what
given
there.
with VAR these days is unbelievable. That ref was.
That was a diabolical refereeing performance for both teams. There was throw-ins getting given the wrong way, like corners that should have been goal kicks and vice versa. It was mental. Never seen anything like it. But yeah, they could have. There was a point at which I thought Pickford was going to get sent off.
But he got a free
Still
kick
looking
instead.
at that now, I still can't work out which way that should have gone.
I don't think it was a foul either way. But if it was one, it was for them.
Yeah, because from some angles it does look like he goes like studs up on Pickford. So you think, oh, maybe they're right then. But yeah, it was just a frustrating one all round. It was just,
And the
just
chance,
horrible.
chance that Kane got at the end, he scores that 99 times out of 100, doesn't he?
Yeah, the one person in the world you want that to fall to. It's just.
If he's going to miss one of them, do it in the second game. Get it out of your system.
Yeah.
We'll go and get Panama on Saturday, and then we'll go on. The side of the draw looks quite favourable if you win the group as well.
Don't
But it's fine because if you don't win it, we can still say, "Oh, the draw was easy. We still didn't win it. It's failure."
Sorted.
So it's a win-win situation for us.
That's something to look forward to, isn't it?
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't think we don't seem to have had a full-on meltdown. Granted, I do. It's times like that I wish I spoke Spanish because I'd like to see what the Spanish view of things was. And same with Portugal with their first game as well. Portugal, right? Let's get on to this. That free kick, right? If you ever wanted any more evidence of why Mataface and Dixon are the worst combination in football commentary, the fact that goal went in and Dixon said, "What was it, Dixon or was it Matt?" I think it's both of them. He said, "Oh, the whole of football will be every football fan on earth will be glad to have seen that of Ronaldo score that." I said, no. I think you're misunderstanding people's feelings towards Ronaldo here. Very.
It was the way he was getting credit off everyone. Oh, I can't believe you let him. Well done for letting him take the free kick.
He did not let him take it. He did not let him take that. It's amazing, isn't it? Because you could see from the rest of Portugal the way they played in that game. They changed things to put crosses in for him and to try and get their best out of him. And then, but at the same time, they go, right, we are going to play to your strengths, but I'm having this free kick.
Yeah,
because you just know if he'd not scored that, Ronaldo would have been laying into him. But even when they were off celebrating, Ronaldo was stood there with his arm up. I don't know whether he stood up with his arm up saying, "Hang on, I was taking it," or was he stood with his arm up to say, "That was because of me." That.
Yeah, claimed an assist for it, didn't he? 100%.
Such a dick. And then he was like shouting into the camera after, like, I'm back. It's like, you're 41. Grow up. You just know he's going to play at the next World Cup. It's in Portugal, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
He's so gonna rock up at the age of 45.
Oh my God.
It's gonna be pathetic. And Piers Morgan, it's ridiculous. He's a man in his 60s. And he's like some proper. It's like teenage girls with Harry Styles.
If you look through his tweets, right, and search Messi, he used to be a Messi fanboy, but then he got his Ronaldo interview and then he just switched like that.
Yeah.
Like we said before, there's always receipts.
Yes. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. Other things I've enjoyed. What else is on my list? The day of the Morocco game, I think Morocco's second game, it got announced that Hakimi had been charged with rape.
Mm-hmm.
He was getting booed in the stadium, and Ali McCoy said, "Oh, I don't know what he's done to annoy the locals." Followed by like 2 minutes of silence while there's quite clearly a producer in his ear going, "Watch the news, Ali, and don't mention it again." What else? Gary Lineker on ITV, a tour de force. Fantastic.
Brilliant.
Wonderful.
It was.
So weird.
Yeah, it wasn't nice to see him not presenting, although he had a go, didn't he? Which was nice to see.
Speaking of, we're on the Lineker front. I'm going to ask you a question here, Dave. Micah Richards, thoughts?
Right. When Micah Richards was first on Sky, I thought he was great.
It was a breath of fresh air.
Brilliant.
Dave.
Breath of fresh air. He burst onto the scene of punditry, some might say. Now it's a game on BBC, he's there. It's a game on Sky, he's there. You might be watching the Champions League from a foreign country, he's there.
He's everywhere.
You might go on Netflix, you go and see what's on it. He's there. He's just everywhere now.
You know he's travelling from New York to Salford like a couple of times a week at the moment.
Yeah.
Bonkers.
Yeah. But we're not allowed aircon on because of our carbon footprints. But no, in isolation, I really like Richards. I just don't think, like, if we use a podcast that he does, and that he should not be on a podcast with Gary Lineker, and Alan Shearer. He just shouldn't be. He's just not from the right era. I do like it when he asks some questions about, what was this player like? What was that player like? But then when it's the 50th time he's asked it, then that's when it bores me then.
It's almost like that's all he's got. I do like that sort of like trying to reframe like old players for the current generation. I like that he does that. But it is when it's every single player that gets mentioned. Like, what was he like, Gary?
Yeah. And every bit of punditry he does, he will always refer to the balance of the team. You watch it next time you watch it. First thing comes out of his mouth, the balance of the team.
But what I've noticed for the first time watching their Netflix show, when Richard starts going on about going off on one with his golden retriever energy, you can see, when you've got like a group of mates and there's one person you didn't want to come for the night out. Everyone said, I don't want him coming, and then he's found his way to this night out. And when he's talking and shouting, you're all looking at each other like, oh my God. That is what Shearer has started doing. He starts like staring into space and he'll look at Gary. It's so noticeable. It's like, finally, someone.
Yeah,
I genuinely thought it's good. They had I enjoyed them having Harry Maguire on there, and he went into like good depth about his reasoning for being unhappy about being excluded. And then the day after that, Livramento dropped out. And it's like, well, I don't think Maguire would have been called up anyway, but even if so, that was his chance. He's gone. The fact that but yeah, he came across very well. They've had Lampard on there, who speaks very well.
Yeah, I do like Frank.
Yeah, but it's been all right. What are your feelings on the BBC not being there?
I'm not bothered, to be honest.
No. The people whinging about it are the same people who'd be whinging about how much it costs to send everyone there. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think people realise just how many people they've got to send to these things. It's not just a case of sending a commentator and a co-com and the hosts. There's a lot more to it than that. There's the amount of people working in the background. You've got to pay for all them, for the hotels, flights, visas, absolutely everything. But they are going out for the quarters, I believe.
I was going to say, I hope they go there for the final, because it's always nice. It's always good when they're in the studio where the fans are behind them, innit? I do like that.
Yeah.
You can kind of sense the atmosphere through through the telly. Hydration breaks, let's talk about those.
Yes, Casbert mentioned it in the comments. I was glad we got on this. Ridiculous. You can understand it when it's really hot. You can understand why they had them. As in, we had them in the playoff final and what have you. Right, you can understand why. But then when you see them having it and the temperature is not the sort of temperature where you think we need it, it becomes quite clear that it's quite clear, just a way to make it 4 quarters.
Yeah.
As I noticed, it was mentioned on the Football Clichés pod this week. Basically, now, if this is going to be a thing going forward, we're never going to see like a 23rd or 24th minute goal again.
Oh, yeah. But if they're going to do it properly, they're going to have to stop the clock, aren't they, on 22.5 minutes and then restart it from then.
Yeah, but it'll be another thing that just gets abandoned by October, won't it? It'll be...
Yeah. What about the England match when there was that injury?
As soon as they start playing the music and everything, you know, they're just going down the American route.
Yeah. There was an injury on, I think it was...
Oh, don't get me started. I was so angry.
And it was on the 21st minute. They were down for 3 minutes or whatever it was.
Angry.
But for a drink, they stopped them. And then they'll go back out to play for 1 minute. And then they've called them back in. He's just thinking, just use your common sense, would you?
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. Ian Dowden, thoughts on ITV's hydration break offering? I think it's great. And if I think her name was Jamie Carragher, people would absolutely love it.
Yeah. Yeah, they would do. They absolutely would do. Just weirdo behaviour.
Yeah. What I like about what Emma Hayes is doing is, it sounds really simple, but not many people do it. She explains what they're doing. She shows you via, well, it's now a nuts and what is it? They made a change because of people being dicks. Anyway, but then she'll show you a clip proving what she's just said actually happened. Okay. Not talking about balance of the team and high press and all that. She shows you. It's good. She
did get, it felt like there was an element of her getting fucked over by, they've stuck her in a kitchen with a chalkboard.
that is a bad thing.
It's like, come on, guys. Like, you've flown everyone out there. You're actually in America. Like, come on, you've got the budget here. Come on, guys. Let's step it up a bit. Really good. Certainly a lot better than... I felt sorry for Wayne Rooney on the BBC, putting him next to Olivier Giroud. From an aesthetic point of view.
Yeah.
But I noticed after the first couple of days, Rooney decided to have a shave and a haircut. So he just thought, I'm next to an absolute dreamboat here. I need to sort this out. Wayne Rooney, very good on punditry, though.
I was going to say, I could listen to him all day.
He's been media trained to within an inch of his life as well, because have you noticed he doesn't do the anymore?
Yeah.
That's gone. Completely gone.
When he's talking about England as well, his passion comes through, doesn't it? He's just an England fan talking about England when it's an England game.
Yeah.
Quality.
Very similar to Ian Wright.
I can't remember what the challenge was now. It's near the start. But Darren Can said it shouldn't be a red card. And Rooney was like, no, it should be a red card. Punched him in the head. Of course it should be a red card.
Yeah. Well, it's been I don't know what I think to the having referees on. I know people want to hear from referees and stuff, but when it would have been fine if they'd done that before the age of VAR, then it would have been nice to have that insight. But we're hearing off the referee what the justification is.
Yeah.
Sometimes in a very aggressive fashion. In respect of the one who sent Almiron off. God, he'd waited his whole life for that. He was so angry.
Yeah.
All for it.
One last night as well. Cancelled goal. That was all he said.
Yeah. That's when you can tell the ones that don't speak the best English.
Yeah, the problem you've got with the referees in the studios or whatever, they always just agree with what they're watching. So it doesn't give you any kind of insight.
Yeah.
I think Mike Dean's good for that, you know, when he's on Gillette and whatever he does, he'll just say exactly how he... But people don't like him because he used to be confident on the pitch. People didn't like him for that.
Yeah, he used to actually enjoy being a referee, and you can't have that, can you?
Can you, Ek? How dare you?
You can't have people enjoying the job. It's absolutely despicable.
Yeah.
In terms of pundits, I've also very much enjoyed Ange Postecoglou and Thomas Frank.
Yeah. Yeah, I do. I love Big Ange. I think he's great.
Yeah, he's fantastic, isn't he? It's a nice little insight when they have him on like Japan and Australia games, because obviously he's
Yeah.
got experience in both them leagues and stuff. Yeah, I really like that. It kind of gives an interesting insight into the tactical side of being a less fancied country in the competition. Really good, really enjoyed it. Interesting, good that having like two ex Tottenham managers together on the thing, who've both been managers of Tottenham within like the last just over 12 months, basically. Mad, innit? And they've got two more that they could get on and all.
We're going to spend Tottenham's money and have a meal, Ange.
Yeah. We can expense this. Brilliant.
But on the flip side, there's also some support. Last night, Brazil, Scotland, we had Scott Brown, which he was just boring. And also, who knew Scott Brown had hair?
Nobody until he retired.
Yeah.
He retired, disappeared for a year, and came back with hair. Like everyone's meant to go, oh, like it's just a normal thing.
Like, imagine if I did that now. Got back to Gary in August. Hi, everyone.
Well, it's like that meme, innit, of Alan Shearer with the hair. It's like, what happens if he just turns up one day like this? Is there a plan in place? Alan Shearer is fantastic, by the way. I will not have...
He's the best
Alan Shearer as a co-commentator, brilliant. Shearer and Mowbray is, chef's kiss. Brilliant.
It's the best we've had since John Motson and Mark Lawrenson, isn't it?
I was more of a Davis man than a Motson man.
I did like Motson. It felt like England when he was commentating. It's similar to Tilsley as well. You knew it was, well, he's more Champions League on ITV and England in latterly. But yeah. Ali McCoy took up. Germany have just scored, by the way. 1-0 up, Sane.
Good
1
start.
minute, 2 minutes in.
Good start. Who we were discussing just then?
Just commentators.
Tilsley. Tilsley, is very, very Champions League. It's still a tragedy that he got sacked for Matterface. That blows my mind. Although, I've just praised Mowbray there, but there was a point during the England game the other night where he said it's off the bar. And it was quite clearly not off the bar. What happened?
It was a block. Went about 5 yards wide.
And a few hours prior to that, Ronaldo made it 3-0 to Portugal. And Matterface says, Ronaldo makes it 2-0. Well, I don't know what else though. It's basic stuff.
And what did Darren Fletcher say?
Oh, no. I've seen that. I've been banging this drum for months, this Fletcher is a fraud thing. I'm not having it. And that's why there's been this backlash against Ali McCoist in recent months, because he's with Fletch. You get Ali McCoist at a tournament, you get him sightseeing with John Champion, you've got gold. That's how it should be done. You have Ali McCoist in the Champions League with Fletch, you're asking for trouble. Absolute shit. Absolute. You hear Ali McCoist? I bet Fletch loves the smell of his own fart. But he's absolutely obsessed with it. Like, I mean, everyone does, but I bet he takes it to a new level. Like, I've never seen anything like it in my life. Yeah. So for those who aren't aware, what we're referring to on I think one of the American feeds or one of the world feed things, Fletch actually did the Sue along with the. Can't believe I just called it the Sue. Really annoyed myself right now. Stop it. Just, no. Oh, it's making me feel all grubby now. Horrible. Is there anything else before we go, Dave?
No, I don't think so. We forgot to get Ollie Beaumont on. It's just coming to my mind.
Well, we'll get him on for the knockouts.
Yeah, we'll get him on for the knockouts,
which we will be in.
I didn't realise his dad's there as well. Maybe we can get them both on.
He is. I noticed that. I noticed people posting pictures with him. Yeah, we'll have the old Beaumont 1 too. So I'll be missing the game on Saturday night because I'll be working.
Oh.
Yeah, I start work as the game's starting, so that'll be a 5 live job. Not too bad. I've done well managing working nights and managing to catch the first two England games. I'm quite happy with. And then I am off next week, and I will be returning from a mini break. Can't say where the mini break is just in case she's watching.
Okay.
But I'll be back on Wednesday afternoon. So just in time for 5 o'clock
isn't it,
kickoff
that game?
Wednesday. Yeah, so
If we
I
win
should
tomorrow,
do
yeah.
it.
Saturday.
I didn't realise Panama have only lost 1-0 in both of their games. They're definitely having a better World Cup than the one where we beat them 6-1.
Yeah, they are. But we're playing better than we played then. We're gonna do them. They won't know what's hit them.
But as citizens of Stockport, we should have a soft spot for Panama. What with the Panama hats?
Yeah.
Very much be. If England don't win it, that should be who we want to win.
Speaking of soft spots, Storms did an interview before the match.
Oh, he's got some shit for that, hasn't he?
Gabby Logan said, "Oh, we've got a big England fan Storms at pitch side. Yeah, you hope they draw. I hope we draw because we need the points more than England do."
Yeah,
Well done.
yeah.
By the way, I don't know what's going on, but my brother's just sent a message into a group just saying, "How's that goal being allowed?" Now, I wasn't watching it properly when I saw it go in. Seems like there's a contentious goal being scored for Germany.
Brilliant. They're the best ones.
Yeah.
I hope VAR's properly messed it up. That'll be good. Well, I'm going to go and watch that before getting ready for work. Thank you, Dave.
Thank you, Nick.
Been very enjoyable. I am going to go and get ready for work, and I'm also going to spend about half an hour responding to people who said happy birthday because I've ignored messages all day
Yeah.
because I didn't want the fixtures to be ruined for me.
Was it worth the wait for the fixtures before we go?
It was, yeah, and we're doing this again next year. It's your turn to raw dog it next year. Just
Yeah.
sort of say raw dogging again. Might as well. Thank you to everyone who's tuned in. Much appreciated. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up if you're watching on YouTube because it helps. We will be back for now as and when things are happening. So you'd expect it to be in the next week because there's England stuff to chat about and you think things will start hotting up with signings, sales and hopefully kits.
Yeah.
And we can just whinge more about memberships if need be. Right. Say goodbye to everybody, Dave.
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye, everybody. Love you.